Okay, let's get through today. Oh, I cramp. I cramp. Oh.
What in the world?
That was stupid to do. Sometimes I wonder if I actually can come up with anything to do. First comes love, then comes marriage.
Oh, your pain. I lay down here too, you know. The dramatics.
416.
Hi there.
Hi.
416
I'm doing
from
good.
174.
I'm just
Go 416.
Yeah, your statements got deleted. I don't know how.
Check again.
Oh yeah, we had an ICU into a DOA.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I was.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say drama Twitter probably was stopped for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's probably 'cause I
VFT
upgraded to
versus
Infinite 'cause we got
Royal
the
Mafia.
Especially.
So it's all good? All good?
I don't know if it ever
No,
was
do you have the
flushed, but I think
statements
it's
in
gonna.
I got it. I'll
It's
put it straight in the
fine.
reports, alright?
He want to kick her ass. Look at him.
Incident report
Oh,
now.
oh God. Oh God. Oh.
Move your dog, move your dog, move your dog.
Oh.
Oh, oh, geez,
Sorry.
incoming. There we go.
I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Radio check.
10-2.
10-2.
6-8 is back 10 freaking 8.
Oh, feel better for a second.
Are any actives? I need 77.
They have too many, honestly.
Don't think so.
So
Oh, I can't
DOA,
carry
that's
back.
sad.
Say 76 leaves
Yeah,
99B.
it was a real thing where literally we tried to save him, but like it was literally like he was literally stabbed through the heart.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
there was nothing we could have done.
187,
unfortunately.
1038 with a two-door gray car in front of Legion Square Bank.
And I was just mad at him too. Now I'm kind of sad that I was angry with him still from like lingering anger from what he did to me. Now I feel
It's 23.
a hair
06
guilty.
is the area.
Just the hair, honestly.
I mean, we can be like feel bad for things we've said to people before they've passed on, whether it be from natural or unnatural
Badge
causes,
450, 10-7.
what
Yeah.
we say to them does not have any correlation to how they go out.
I
Yeah.
made Rylan lick my boot and then he died a few days later. That was the last thing.
Oh, no.
55
I
status
was
on the
looking
B-boost.
for-
Let's put 6 in the air. I don't
You
see
don't know
it.
when's the last time we
The med have already left. I think it was in the brown garage.
Yeah,
That's
really,
that's why you never need to be
I think so.
holding like
Fine.
grudges or hate in your heart towards someone.
I found it. It's at
I
the
didn't-
top of
oh, I
the
didn't
run
hate him.
garage
Just-
abandoned.
He did drive me crazy trying to hook me up with that woman that time. I did want to punch him in the face at that point. But, you know, I'm over it.
Got some
It
cases.
took me a couple days to probably catch up to him because he was like running around the city, and I said, "Come here, so I can catch up to you, so I can beat you up." That was still just a weird. Oh, we got another 911 incoming. Let's see where we're gonna go.
I gotta put some things in my truck. What was it that died off?
Anyway,
Please wait to see.
Sidwick, I think, maybe? I don't...
Sedwig.
Sidwig.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
He's part of the Twilight drama from like the beginning of the storm. Yeah.
Oh.
PDMS.
Ooh.
Send
Go
it.
for
Send
EMS.
it.
Send
Oh
it.
yeah, 911 from Burger Shot. Someone's set on fire. They need they probably need medical for that.
Oh,
I'm not
I'm
a medical
sorry.
professional,
Alright.
but
Right in
last
the
time I
back of the
checked,
head.
being
Oh,
set
man.
on fire, not good for being alive.
A-firm. Oh, EMS will be en route.
Bitch.
You didn't have to hit him back.
Wait,
You at least
I meant
get
Maldini's,
ice
not Burger Shot. My bad.
back. You know what, Harvey?
It's 10 for it.
I don't think Burger Shot had
Charlie
it.
51 from Alpha 83. Charlie 51 from Alpha 83.
My old place.
Parker.
I've been like interesting. Yeah, I
Go
get
for
the
Charlie 51.
Did you and your trainee want to come along, or?
That's okay. You're fine.
I've been there, done that. Got burnt by brick keys. I know exactly what happened. Oh, the burn shot don't have no way to get burned at. These are more these like that makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, technically, what you, I mean, depending on what you do, you can still get burned at Burger Shot. I literally had someone set the kitchen on fire.
Oh, that's not surprising to me. This is Los Santos. But Brick Games is like the short bet.
Go ahead and take us off the cart then.
No job.
Hey guys, here he is.
Hey, buddy. Let's see how bad these are.
me.
Well, you tried to stab it, so.
He provoked me.
Oh, Brick James victim. Alright, let me go ahead and start cleaning up his burns, alright? I'm just like, give your burns. Here you go, sir. That's just okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put you on some burn cream. That came in handy when I got burned by Brick James before. So I'm gonna apply some burn cream. Just start feeling some cooling sensation.
Oh, it's so chilly.
Yeah, it helps a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap you in this lovely cellophane, you know? How's your pain level right now, honey?
Oh, this isn't my first rodeo. I feel okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and put you in an IV. 1, 2, 3, boop, there you go. We'll get your IV going. So just replace some of your fluids. Alright. Okay, you are pretty wrapped up tight, and you should start feeling good with the nice cream. We got aloe and all that good stuff. That's why it smells really good right now here. Right?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get him an IV going. Gotta feel a little pinch of here, okay?
Wait, I need 2 IVs. Is that bad?
You get your pain medicine one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You already got him an IV? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't put it in yet. Sorry.
Yeah, but you guys get pain medicine in the alarm.
Put it in. I won't.
No, you don't need
No,
it.
no, no. We can add it to the existing IV and get you
Yeah,
some pain
you can put it
medicine.
right. Yep, you can deposit it right into the tube, and there you go. All right, ready to go. Well, yeah,
Oh,
brick games have the 99% kill ratio.
I
That
think I
is
can
some of
take it.
those
James's fault,
professional
I know.
FPS players.
All
I
right.
think I can take it.
But the only one to survive is Mr. K. You know, and he's the only one I know that survived the brick games, man.
Who is that?
Mr. K is a dragon. You haven't met the dragon yet?
There's a dragon?
I appreciate the quick response, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
451-10-8.
Where? I want to see him.
All right, you
He's
stay
up
safe.
here. I'm not sure where he is.
Yep, you as well.
Okay.
It's the coolest sword. He turns into like a dragon and with a puff of smoke.
Minerva, I'm gonna go to MRPD to process the thing.
I love dragons.
You good with taking it to impound, or do you want me to
Yeah,
come
he's
on?
a cool
Yeah, let's
dragon. I guess he's helping. He's helping.
Oh, he went to sleep.
See, that's that nice cooling from the my favorite burn cream. I knew it so well. That shit burn. That burn is worse than a pearl.
4323 911.
Horse 976, impound yard with 1 deboost.
I think I want 1-2-23 estimation 147. Hey, we're here. I'm gonna wake up for me, honey. Hello, you made it. You okay, sir?
Oh my god.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Doctor, I
no.
know what I'm doing.
Please be careful, okay? Be careful.
416, 76 lays 99 Alpha. 451.
Talk to Dr. Peter.
2776.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have Siri being doing any
Okay.
cheating.
Four 501 is 23. They have the
Hey, buddy.
red and color
How you
Sultan
feeling?
on scene.
Oh, I feel okay. How are you feeling?
One person
Oh,
inside?
you know, I'm feeling
Two people
right as
inside.
rain. But my concern is how
The
you're
vehicles
feeling.
around.
Okay.
Well, these pants were on loan, so I hope they're okay.
Oh yeah, they looking pretty fine. Like
They're okay.
no singe marks, no nothing.
Oh my goodness, thank God.
Oh yeah, they're perfect.
Although there might be a little bit of a thread missing on this one cuff here towards your boot, but that's something that
We're going to be
can
active
taken care
AD with a 99
That's how I
Alpha red
got
color
them.
4-door
Oh,
Sultan
okay.
occupied
Then,
2
yeah,
times,
then, no,
northbound
your
South
pants
Rockford
are
Drive.
Oh, perfect. Well, if my pants
And
are
a
okay,
right
then I
at the
think
Fort
I'm
northbound
okay.
Decker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
waking
we're
up,
gonna let you-
continuing northbound
we'll let
Decker.
you rest here, and you're more than
Okay.
welcome to leave at
Virgin
your
northbound,
earliest
Movie Star
convenience or if
Way.
you feel
Coming
up
up the
to it,
Life
okay?
Invader.
Okay,
Taking a
thank
right
you
at
so much.
Life Invader eastbound
Yeah,
South
you
Boulevard
take
Del
care,
Perro.
sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Heading straight across eastbound Boulevard Del Perro.
Excuse me.
Still sending it now left
Did not
northbound
mean to
standby.
burpee D.
Strained waves. Braking right eastbound Spanish. Continue eastbound Spanish. They are taking off on me. Left northbound. Primary, you take it for a sec.
Eastbound Eclipse Boulevard. Right East Clinton Ave. Gotta break off in order to. You're gonna have to hold it.
Guys, all right.
Hey, firm. I thought I saw them continue straight.
Hey,
Getting back to you now.
There. Oh my goodness.
No, I have to break off to
Bella,
the
thank you.
pursuit. You're gonna have to take it.
Oh, A firm.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna catch up to
Bella,
him then.
you're still sitting here. Oh my goodness.
Bella, you're just having so much fun over here. Here, let me get you.
You guys
Let me,
Bella.
let me get you up here. Let's-
He's alone right now, so yeah.
Yes. VCB on it now, just following tracker.
So cute.
Gunner's no longer with us.
Tracker
Yeah,
updated.
Parker, just a heads
Somewhere
up.
with
Did he die?
southbound.
No, he
I
went
was
with-
over
he
at
went
the
where Tinker
hospital,
went.
and I witnessed
do you
Suri
mean?
walking around visibly drunk. So
He's
I'm
not-
hoping he's not on. video,
40210 any actives?
Oh.
Well, if he
Currently
is, it's
hunting
not
down the
really
tracker on a 99
anything
Alpha.
I can deal with.
VCB on it, only 1 unit attached.
Yeah, that'll be a doctor's
16,
thing.
10-7.
Queen?
Oh my god,
I'm
that
going
was
back
so
up from here
released
on
it.
Air Park Boulevard.
Also, can I get an ice pack?
No.
Sees that the
No.
99 Alpha vehicle is
Fun fact,
on
this guy
Palomino
is still a
Freeway,
cadet
north
and
east
hired.
bound.
How?
What?
455 is also attached to this call.
Who even is that?
We have a
Right,
unit
right.
go,
That's
I mean-
to Los Santos onto the crossover for Palomino.
Isn't Patrick Downing still a cadet?
El
Technically
Rancho
no,
Boulevard
but yes.
westbound for the
Okay.
tracker.
I mean,
additionals on that?
not really that bad.
Hey, firm, we're tracking down the tracker from a 99 Alpha.
And 152 attaching.
I mean, to be fair, we had trainees, like non-solo trainees, that never had a shift, that took them a year and a half to get
Tracker
fired.
is southbound Davis Ave.
Oh
Yeah.
god, the rare LSPD haze.
We'd have a unit go towards Richland and Calais. 455 is
circle.
pushing southbound Davis.
451, we'll try and zip over
That's
there.
right there in the middle, sir.
Current.
Over there.
He's not my dad.
What was the vehicle description?
Be red in color,
I can
salt.
see the
Oh, my
resemblance.
grandpa.
I didn't see
No,
you
he's
go
not my
north.
dad.
Going
Oh my
northbound South
grandpa.
Rockford Drive. We'd have a unit go towards Boulevard Del Perro.
I never realized how many Holdens there were in the world until you, Maddox, and I guess the judge. That's a lot of Holdens.
Maddox scared me one time. He tried to get in the back
Tracker
of
has
my
been
Dodo
well,
truck.
last seen going northbound South Rockford.
I hit the right of our Dodo truck.
55 is going to code 6 northbound Calais.
Bailey.
So I'm gonna keep fixing North Rockford.
She was actually the FTO that took me out the most in my trainee phase.
I won't code 6
I
Vinewood.
asked Ruger about this photo, and I don't like the answer I got.
I have exactly 4 FTO shifts, and I read all the notes on
Four, we said it's 6.
Oh jeez. Bailey did my final, and I felt
Dispatching
so bad
174
because you know how like they like to do that little thing at the beginning in the middle where like it's like a stage scene. I was like, I didn't know how to respond to it because before that I'd totally gotten like stabbed and shot. So my mind was not into like, okay, well I need to get myself out of this situation. My mind
465
was
is
like, okay,
on an
well,
S
I've already
plus
gotten
boost.
stabbed and shot once.
Passing traffic.
You mark yourself the call.
Yeah, I think I remember that because when, like in the channels,
There's
the
a green
FTO
in
channels,
color.
she stated,
corridor going
and
south
for his
on South
promotion
Milton,
event, please
left
avoid
east side
using
Magway
guns
Thunder. What's the
and
description of
knives.
the
He's
car?
a little traumatized.
The Conto. Gonna look like a hatchback, sort of.
After doing my
1080 going
first
east picture
FTO
perfect.
session, I was at Metal Soul and I got shot by someone in CG.
Slowing left.
Because I remember that because
southbound
you were there,
on
Parker.
Milton Road.
Yeah, I
Towards your troop
remember
unit.
one of my
You see it.
FTO shifts
Yeah, I
It's
got
like-
the vehicle here eastbound on Eclipse.
at a gas station, and we were at a gas
Channel
station.
one for the
CG
F++.
was there. Locals started
And
attacking
But
a
I-
member of CG.
Channel 1, get someone
Oh, I'm
301
sorry.
that. Channel 1, S plus boost.
Anyways, they started attacking a
Yeah.
member of CG, and in his attempt to shoot the local, he shot my trainee.
God damn.
Right in the face.
Do
Oh.
the ice pack.
Oh, fun
Thank you,
fact, when I
thank
got,
you.
the day after I got full, when I got, I think it was solo cleared, I got my ambo, and like that, later that night, the clowns walked by with some, ran by with some, C4 and blew up my ambo.
I'm not surprised I was a clown.
That was the case that initially got Candy to lose, I think, 2 of his arms.
That's us, Parker.
Got it.
I'll check
God,
out
it's
the
all
Bravo
being,
set in Mission Row.
Mosquito in. That's half.
Misa.
I said hi, Misa. Are you gonna fly happy?
Yes.
I'm gonna go happy.
Charlie 5176 to 911 on the side of the road.
You got officers inside. Do you know what's going on with the Bravo?
PD from EMS. Do we know what kind of injuries the Bravo has?
Is that one of the calls that just came through the 911?
What do you mean?
They said they asked about the 13 Bravo. Is that one of the 911s that came through, or is that something separate?
There was a 52 request Plato, and there was a 52 at, or the 13 Bravo at MRPD.
Okay. Guess we gotta hit to the MRPD.
No, there's already someone going there.
I think they're...
Yeah, Parker and Jess.
I think they're heading to the other one. This one at... Somebody crashed on the side of the road. That's the one they're heading to.
Okay, we're going 13 Bravo. PD from EMS. PD from EMS.
Send it.
What is the medical status 13 Bravo?
I'm finding out for you now. EMS from PD, come on down to MRP.
10-4. Alpha 8376, 13 Bravo.
Yeah, I was looking at them like, they went to that other call wherever that person fell at. I mean, this one came in right after both those calls. Now to wait to get into MRPD.
45110-8.
Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. We so good. We so good.
What was this 23 to MRPD?
Isn't necessary.
123 Mojito in.
It's unlocked. It's unlocked.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Down. Oh, okay,
She's
yes.
right here.
Please, she's unconscious.
Okay, go ahead and check her vitals. I'm gonna go ahead and get her set up. Do you know if she just fell over? Was she...
He was assaulted multiple times by Barbie.
Dispatch
no.
450, 10-8.
Okay, she's looking, but let me go ahead and check her vitals. Okay, vitals check.
Okay,
She does have, she's swelling up really bad, but...
Okay.
Okay, her heart is racing. Yep.
I'll go ahead and get her an IV starter, get some saline. It doesn't look like
Okay.
she's losing a lot of blood, but there was a lot of trauma to her face.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, she's got it to her face. It look like her. Yeah, she got it all over. My God, she just.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! How did she just hit her? Like, what is she hit her with her fist or something else?
Yeah. David's assaulted her with his fist like a punch.
Okay.
Oh no.
Dispatch 450.
Don't worry though,
Her
a
face is
valuable
starting to
lesson
swell.
was learned today.
Me with a purple and
You know what?
color.
I'm gonna go ahead and put her on some oxygen just in case the
rated.
swelling gets.
Oh God.
You know, her swelling is
not
getting
good.
bad.
That's not good.
We're facing
Yeah,
eastbound.
we want to
San
make sure that
Andreas.
nothing closes up without a swelling to
216
her
en
face,
route.
that she's still able to breathe.
Be in a traffic
I'm
stop
gonna
now.
go ahead and gently
southbound
clean her
Strawberry,
mouth and stuff,
just south
the
of San
blood out,
Andreas
so she
at
won't,
Legion Square.
you know, she won't suck the blood in. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean her mouth out, okay, and her face.
1060
Yeah.
coming back to a
Yeah, put her some oxygen on.
I don't have a. No, it's not
Okay.
a. It's not that. It's just a traffic stop right now.
Piccadilly
Yeah, I
77
think she
northbound
looks like she's
before the
ready to
freeway.
get.
I got a
Okay.
train call GTR coming back 1060.
I got
Union
her.
174 about.
216 en route.
Okay, don't all speak over each other. You only need like what, 2 more
be in the
units?
back
Doesn't
with
need
her.
4 or 5.
And
Yeah, we'll-
we'll
Yeah,
get
from
over
its
to
friendly
hospital.
flight by
We'll follow you
Gemma
down.
involving. I was Gemma, sorry, involving the 37 Alpha an hour
Yeah,
ago.
she's got a nice bump on her
Yes,
head.
it was.
too,
I
so-
did remember
I'm gonna
flagging
go
it. It was
ahead. I'm
involved in
trying to
37
apply my
Alpha.
best to
It
apply
was
some
a
ice in the back of the
occurrence.
ambo. Oh, we gotta get her.
77, I'll light it up right now.
Southbound Laporta.
Can I get the door
It's sticking
fast?
up on me going southbound Power Street.
Can I get the door fast?
Freak you, Andrew.
Gemma.
Yes, I can absolutely.
450 en route.
242.
Which door do you want?
This is the main one here, so we can get her to
On
the.
the interference call involved earlier in the 1060 eastbound Vespucci Boulevard.
Here you
It's
go.
slowing down.
Thank you,
By Legion
Gemma.
Square.
You're welcome. I love you
You're a
guys.
gem.
Thank you. Not as jammy as you.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead.
Into the driveway.
Why?
Gonna slowly back up to the road. We're eastbound Vespucci Boulevard by Legion.
What's our
Don't stop
stand?
it.
What do we
Don't
want to do? Tell me stuff.
Don't
I'm
stop
pulling
it.
up.
Stop, picking up.
I'm gonna go ahead and apply some ice to her head.
Down Milton
to keep it slowing
Avenue.
down.
Hold on, right, I can see you.
Westbound Anazapa Boulevard by northbound.
Channel 3 is
Mashi.
free for the current 80. Channel 3.
Chill, twin.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no mind it. I don't know what I did.
Shit.
And Jenna pressed her head to just. I guess. I'm checking her vitals. Her vitals are still. Her heart is still racing a little.
Okay, I'm getting her out. Okay, her vitals have not changed, so
Yeah,
we need to get her in here now.
Yep.
Dr. Kate, you're gonna need help. Need a lot of help with this one. Okay, go ahead. Come on, Kate. I need you to do your work. Okay. Hey, can you hear us? Okay. Dr. Kate, we're not getting any state of consciousness right now. Is she just going to need rest, or are we having to admit her to the ICU? Okay, well that sounds good. We'll let her here to rest. You're going to keep an eye on her, Kate?
Her providers are back to normal, so hopefully she should be waking up anytime.
Kate, this is not a time for a break, okay?
God damn it, Dr. K.
Okay, okay.
What
So,
well, maybe
Doctor,
take you in the back room, okay, Kate? Don't play.
Yeah.
Does she just
Yeah, she left.
ghost us? That's
She
good.
left.
I swear to
Okay,
I swear to
okay.
God.
Okay, okay. Well,
Okay.
okay.
It's very
She'll,
good for
she'll
her.
just stay
I gotta
here.
sell ass so I
She'll
can
be
be back.
in good care. She's just gonna rest, and then she'll be good to go then.
Either one of you gonna stay with her for a little bit? If you have any problems, you can just dial 911.
Check.
Yeah, no problem.
Team
I'll see if we can get her home.
17410.
Yeah, Kate decided to show
Channel
up.
3
You know
collapsed.
what, deal with her later.
GTL on the
All right,
GTR.
Okay, thank you.
Radio check.
Note to self: we cut
Two.
Kate's cable. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Like a break
Foot
at
on
this.
break. I can't
yeah.
believe that. I
She's
swear
always
to
on
God.
break. He is
I swear
always
that
on
bitch-
break.
I swear that bitch, man.
We got double units. A car that is totaled and no pity tow around. It's right outside Legion Square.
Fine, I can grab a tow truck.
Thank you, Logan.
Hang on, 1, 2, 10, 8.
Unit 174
I
transition.
like the color. It is amber. Holy crap, that is such an. Oh my, I love that color.
Unit 174 is 23 with tow for this car.
Risa back.
The 416 out with a flagged Runer out on Boulevard Del Perro. Occupied.
What's the color of that vehicle?
They black, mostly black, red racing line Runer.
Hey, from around.
Really, Parker, really.
Yeah, really.
Where's a key with a break on it?
Is it related to something that you doing, Johnson?
I had a flag vehicle pass me, red in color. I'm sure this is the same vehicle or not.
I mean, I have
The
those
flag,
but I have
1060.
And that is what they'll do.
Back to a
One of these days, these boots are gonna walk right away.
ramen.
If I get any roaches, I could still kill them really good, you know?
Seems like it'd be really stuffy.
Negative miles of Jordan Myers.
I see
I'm
my
still
feet
back
are really
here.
sweat really bad,
I'm gonna.
but I'm just so stylish though.
26, 23. That's
I mean, you could be like me. You could be wearing like
174,
dark
76
skinny jeans
pound
in like
lot,
100-degree weather.
Black and colored car.
Yeah. Who was the brave one that thought of that one? I mean, I'm wearing bright pink.
Yeah, it's so bright though, you know.
It doesn't absorb
flip-flops in the
the
winter.
Yeah, it doesn't absorb the heat that much.
I always
Your
wear
ankles
flip-flops.
are your ankles are bending in a weird way.
Yeah, you might need to see a doctor, Happy.
No,
Oh
I'm
no,
just
Kate's
very
on
happy.
break, so good luck with that one.
This one.
Oh yeah, Kate's on break anyway, so.
I mean, if she
Oh, we
takes
gotta-
a wrong step, she'll break her ankle.
Yeah, somebody's awake in ICU. Oh.
I guess they could stay there.
Yeah, when it was snowing, people made me put on shoes.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what when that's first we take out of ICU. The guy was like, "No, I just sit here till I call my person." I'm like, okay. So we knew like a 20 minutes later, right before, like maybe what, 10
Doctor
minutes before
EMS.
storm, he called us
Where
and
you
asked
check
us to get him out.
Cashman, you on this frequency?
Does anybody want to go check on the ICU?
Yeah, I guess I could get. And look at this.
Come on, you call me.
Let's see which one it is.
Your Carbide.
It's 2 people. Two people.
10-9?
This is room 2, right?
Yeah, room 2.
Wait a minute. Oh, one of us Brian. I thought he was gonna. I don't know. We'll see. Because there's 2 other people, but they're in police custody.
Okay, Union 17476 MRPD, your tow truck. Union 174, any units need a tow?
$216 en route to that 37.
All good.
Heated EMS.
It is
Hello?
Brian.
EMS.
911 about someone who may have starved to death inside a burger shot. I know that's ironic that they need EMS.
Oh, there he is.
Well, he was stable when we left him.
Charlie
Yeah, let's see if he's awake. Brian, are you awake? Hello? Can you hear me? No.
Oh God.
Okay,
There he
okay.
is. Hey, hey.
What the fuck happened?
Your car exploded, and someone had a bright idea of tossing you into the canals, which wasn't exactly the
Yeah.
most clean
Santa-
water to begin with.
Yeah, that shit is gross. But we were able to, we got everything, we actually cleaned up, and we got you some antibiotics like right away, because yeah, you don't know what's in that fucking place. It's just it was kind of gross. But you know, we managed to, we cleaned you up really well.
How are you feeling, sir?
You know, I'm doing a little bit better.
You feel okay to
16, 10, 8.
to leave,
Show
or do you want to
that
rest
flag
for a
running out on Boulevard. Return to the original owner.
I think I'm gonna have to rest here for a bit.
Okay, do you want us to see if we can get a hold of Bass
174,
to come down and visit?
Yeah, I think Dr. Fucker may have just. I heard him on the phone with Bass just now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. I'm glad to see you're up. So
I'm sorry, what's that? What's that?
I'm so glad to see you're awake.
Oh, thank you.
So worried about you. Like, no, not today. No, you're stronger than this.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
You know that no fiery and the dipping like contaminated sewage. You know, don't
What
let that
the
get you down.
fuck? Wait, is that where I was?
I guess you must have. I don't know. I'm assuming your car flew over that and blew up, and then they decided to put you up by tossing you into the canal water. So
Oh my god.
yeah, but again, we cleaned you up, antibiotics to the T, so you're Gucci. Well, I think we gave you a couple of tetanus too. 'Cause, yeah.
as 41.
Yeah, I can
Are there
imagine.
any actives?
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you guys.
No
saving
actives
me.
at the moment. I believe that
Hey, no
plus
problem.
plus
That's
is
what
still
we're
being
that's what
handled
we're
on
trained to
channel
do.
1,
That's our job.
but no additional
Oh, yeah.
TAs.
Hell yeah.
So we can leave you here and rest if you want us to get a hold of anybody. We
I
can
don't
do
believe there's
that.
any tanks
Otherwise,
out there,
we'll let you here to
either.
rest. Okay.
All right. I think Bass is probably going to be away
Dispatch
soon.
187 on scene with a 1060 with Peach in the
Okay.
golf parking lot.
I think I saw him in the city.
10920.
Like I said, I think Dr. Fucker gave him a
Pete,
phone call.
one of the clowns driving.
Okay. If they need us
1060
to open up the
12376
ICU, we can come back down and do it.
in the golf parking lot.
Union 17476.
451 same traffic.
Should we discharge? Do you want to be discharged or here?
No. If he's gonna be resting, we let him rest. We don't discharge.
And if you wanted, like, try to get
Description of
later.
the vehicle?
Gray Stratum, he says he's here waiting
I
for a
always give
street
them
race,
that
so I
option.
just asked if I could join.
Do you
just
want
try
to
and
rest
stall.
or do you want to get discharged? And if they
Let's
say
just-
rest, our job ends there.
Yeah, that's all I was actually outside. I'm just so glad to see him up, though.
Oh no, Brian's a tough cookie, man.
I know, that's what scared me about the whole thing. I'm like, man, he's tougher than nip.
45123.
Yeah, I put it back on the.
Oh.
Oh, your BB.
Sorry, of course I have it.
That's okay. I was gonna put your name on it anyway.
U 174.
God, it's thunder. Please don't tell me it's gonna rain. Oh Lord.
It's raining in
What
your
an
head?
eventful day. No, I heard thunder in here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's getting kind of foggy.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't storm.
Man, what a crazy day. Holy shit. So I officially did every report. I did the DOA, ICU input. That's the two, the big
187 and a 1080 with color Stratum, driven by Pete. We are going eastbound Dorset Drive.
You need additional.
We've got 3 at the moment.
I'll find you guys a frequency. Stand by.
Hey, firm.
Continuing eastbound Dorset Drive.
Brakes are important.
Taking a right. Oh, going on freeway.
no.
Del Perro,
No.
continuing
No.
eastbound.
No.
Got 4 for the 80
Through the
with
tunnels.
Pete.
That's an amazing feat. I'm not gonna lie.
Count 4 for the 80 with Pete Richards.
I'm good for now, but I might have to think about getting something to drink soon.
Is that David?
I think that's David.
Oh my stars, oh my heavens, it's David. I reckon he's here to do that darn work and shit. Imagine if I came into work and been like, howdy y'all, my name is William Fox, I'm here to be an EMS and I want y'all to know you guys are as pickled as peach.
I don't want to be pickled. Don't pickle me.
I think you said. Did you say pickled or tickled?
Oh, I meant to say tickled.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I know tickled as a a saying.
Yeah.
I know someone used to say, "Oh my Lanta," and that was like, you only lived in the South for like 2 years. Calm down. Didn't mean to do that. You're good. Maybe my way to grieve is to be a hoe.
Yeah, I'm good on like food and drink for right now, but eventually I'm going to need to get something to drink. Excuse me. I think tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. I might work the AM shift. Unless someone... No, we're not. We're not working at EMS tomorrow. I need to start working on this series.
Dispatch 451, 10-8.
It takes so much effort in my what do you call it? Restraint not to respond. Cover that for because my other character is a dispatcher.
Hi, David.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, David.
Okay.
Howdy.
How's the shift been so far?
I don't know.
It's been a shift.
Yeah. Yeah. Not like a dead body.
Dispatch, show me trying to catch up to a
we're
gray
getting
color
Zelda some
R35
experience with
northbound, Alta,
ICU and DOAs today.
Oh, one of those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we had
Casino.
two put in there. I think. One deal, one.
Very much reading.
One was the DOA, one was
Right.
ICU.
It's like it's pulling over. Oh, it's flagged.
Yeah, the dead person. I was mad at him.
It's taking off from me.
I think
Right,
I got
southbound
over it
Power.
now.
Lower Power Street. All right. Westbound San Andreas.
123 trying to catch up.
Might be the R35 that I think might have something to do with the S++ going out at the moment.
I don't know. It's running from me now, so I'm gonna try and catch him. Going northbound Los Lagunas.
Get your butt over here. Don't be begging
Was
for stuff.
speeding in front of me.
You know
That's
full
why
well
I'm
you
trying
got
to pull it
speed.
over. Right. Bound Alta.
Saw that big carry you had earlier. Come on! Oh, you're so cute. Please.
Right.
If I
Going
give
off
you
to
something, I'm gonna get in
going
trouble.
west.
You know?
Yeah.
You turning?
Like, Ellen knows
Back east
who
on
to
the
go
Del
to.
Look
Freeway.
at my belly dog. Hey,
Pushing
but
east
she's
on
happy
Del
she
Freeway.
got
Only
Is
give her
this-
one carrot.
There's a car that just attached.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Right.
saying. Like, I know she's gonna go to
May or
someone
may
new.
not
Lower
be
Power
multiple carrots combined into a mega carrot.
Who's that in primary?
But I will
I don't know who that is
only
in primary.
give her one carrot.
Continuing southbound Lower.
Okay.
Yeah. My little baby, she's happy. She got to see her best friend Charles earlier. They got
Stand
to
by.
like rub noses.
Left. Okay. You turning. Going back northbound.
He defended her when
Howard
somebody
Street,
actually
left.
kicked her, and
Westbound
That's
San
actually
Andreas.
Nobody messes with his girl, Charles' girl. Where?
Right. Northbound Calais.
What the hell?
Eastbound Vespucci. Right. On Alta.
Nothing coming from that direction, so I don't know.
Left. Eastbound Adams Apple. Northbound.
Units on the
Howard.
80 with the R30.
Left.
Move this to 3. It's an interference for 1, but they want us to keep it on 3.
Oh, okay.
I feel like most of the stuff that would actually be like actual content, I do off stream, which is stupid.
I don't see anything.
You have the lens caps on your binoculars? Oh.
Yeah,
not literal. Didn't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good check though.
On these puffs right here, get. Oh God, they can make my gloves yellow. Orange. Yeah, these puffs are so freaking good. Oh, uh,
One tree and a 38 in front of Mission Row PD with a black and color sedan. 1 times occupied.
darn puffs, you know?
2 times occupied.
You're literally wearing gloves. You could just take the gloves off, put new gloves on.
Come, just that means I gotta go all the way inside. You know, I'm lazy right now.
Okay.
Should just wipe it on my dog, but I don't want her orange.
The latest shots fired on Broke.
Alright,
My
don't put me in
Manchester
the
black on black.
You stay there.
You want 76, we're back in.
Yeah.
U174 is coasting eastbound Carson. I'm gonna check the alleyways here.
This
I
is like
thought
the
the
least
2 individuals on the
glamorous
Manchester,
part of this
they
job.
just told me that they shot a generator over by the car wash.
Yeah, there's a blown up car here.
Yeah, he just told me he did this. Can we get another additional here, please? Broke
Motor
Avenue.
preferred.
We had to get rid of that.
448 is not motor, but if
The only
y'all
way to
need
get rid of it
somebody,
is to
I
go to
got
bed.
you.
No, that's not
Yeah, we're
true.
currently
No,
facing
the way to get
westbound
rid of
Rogue
it
Avenue
is
nearest
to follow
crosses
the
Carson.
instructions that you get
Sanchez
when you
occupied 2
first
times.
get it. That tells you how to get rid of it.
Oh.
I was running out. Hold on, let's back to find
You
him.
try to find it.
Currently have him at a 38.
152, we got a 1080. They're fleeing. They're going southbound Carson Avenue. Manchester occupied 2 times. The driver of the Manchester is a primary suspect. He's the one who confessed shooting the local. Left, north behind Davis Avenue's toll lot. Going continuing north, disregard left, westbound left again, parallel with McDonald Street. They're going into the car park. They're going to be exiting out on Roy Lowenstein.
Any motor unit
westbound
available?
Roy Lowenstein. Got him westbound Roy Lowenstein. The
Yep,
LSPD unit.
southbound. Looking at the Dutch London. Gonna be westbound Dutch London. Tim VCB. Still got him westbound Dutch London on the sidewalk. Traffic light, weather cloudy, still westbound Dutch London. Oh,
Trust the
they jumped down to Utopia. Like they smacked the shit out of a car, but they didn't. Still westbound Utopia Parkway.
Mikey, 301 for motor.
Be
Okay, so
merging
I'm on it.
off-road here, westbound
Well, did you
towards
actually
Greenwich. Gonna be continuing
Yeah, are you
off-road
telling me you don't want no-
towards
no
the Porter
scrubs?
Freeway. Gonna be hopping onto the Porter Freeway, facing northbound.
Hey, I was born in
Taking
the
the
90s.
jump down.
I
I'm
was born in
following
the
to
90s.
Greenwich.
Well, I was born in.
Southbound or northbound Greenwich. I landed perfectly. Yeah. Gonna be merging on the Dutch London.
Yeah, I know.
And they stopped at 15.
Just like
Yeah. Be
Continuing
off-road, facing
off-road.
eastbound South Arsenal. 22 that eastbound Mutiny.
Well, not confirmed or denied that I actually had that album.
Jumping over the dirt here and facing northbound Davis. Continuing northbound Davis Avenue. Merging northbound Strawberry, incorrect lanes. 22 that. They're slowing left westbound Forum. ECB? What the hell? They went into
I'm
an
on Carson.
alleyway?
I didn't see him exit through Carson. I didn't see him come out of Carson, taking the alleyway inside.
Ramen.
I'm gonna go chase around the canal. Is there a canal back here?
A firm, yeah, they lost the
He
forum.
might have gone. Yeah, we lost him on Forum. They
Was
probably
this
stuck
reflection?
into an alleyway or something. I didn't see him exit Forum Drive.
That was crazy. They went on the forum, and it's like they went on the sidewalk, and then they just vanished.
E174 is gonna code 6 around Carson.
I'm on the La Puerta Freeway.
Breeze westbound about the car wash.
Alright, Zelda, what you're gonna wanna do is on your phone, go type in remove key fob.
I 152. I'm gonna head back to the scene of the shooting to document cases and shit.
Yeah, Union 174 is already 23. I'll wait for you to come by.
Yeah, for it. Alright, I'm calling UTL on the Sanchez. Thanks for the help. They'll be documenting the scene.
Thank God, my hearing is safe. I've heard him yelling over walkie for like a square. It's like a long day.
Hey Logan, you still on this channel? Hey, do you mind a truck coming down to Calais?
Yeah, it's a slow day today. Although
I'm
these days have been slow.
currently on the scene right now.
Copy that. There any free units on this channel?
5 minutes.
Any free units on this channel? That are doubled up?
132, where are these, Carter?
Vespucci and Calais. If you're doubled
There's a
up,
lot
why
of
don't you come
stuff
down
that,
here so we
like,
drive
if
this
you
R35, please?
see after the fact, you're not going to get context.
Yeah, we'll come
on,
down.
Which,
That's you go channel 1 season.
what was I gonna say? So basically, like, he woke up this morning and he had a conversation with this other medic named Shay, who's been kind of hanging out / seeing for like the last 3 weeks this other medic named Malcolm. It's gotten to a point that last night, like, it was gonna get to a point where like she was gonna have to say something because Will was not gonna be able to say anything. Because if Will says it, it's gonna come across as Will's jealous and doesn't want them together. Oh my God, that's let me live another day, and I'm about to make it. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
It's true.
So yeah, he's been on this
Oh my
thing where
God.
like he's been kind of bugging her to basically say that she's his boyfriend, that they're dating, doesn't want her hanging out with anybody but him, kind of
Hell,
sneaks
it's
around,
terrifying.
all this stuff.
Right?
And so he's basically stated last night.
Alright,
and I
I'm
can
about
pull
to
this
just
up.
call in. Huh. I got a headache. I think I've been awake for like 12 hours.
Oh, you should get some rest.
Yeah, I did dodo first, and I came directly. Come on, baby, get back to the bed. Thanks, William, for taking me out. Thanks, Will. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Things you're gonna need to kind of polish on is gonna be like the ICU stuff and DOI, but
yeah,
that's gonna come with things. But
yeah. Well, the ICU wasn't bad, but it was just
Yeah.
more of the, I think it's the DOA for picture.
yeah, but
Well,
it was a pleasure riding with you today. You get some rest, and hopefully I'll see you around next time.
Alright, good night, guys.
All right.
Good night.
So let me try and pull this up. Yeah. A lot of the stuff that she talked with him while they were riding together, but what essentially amounted to was she went and hung out with someone that wasn't him, and I guess he was calling and texting her trying to figure out what she was doing. She said that she was just trying to do stuff on her own for the night. Then when he brought up the fact that she was hanging out with Maple, things went a little bit sour, and then apparently he asked someone else to basically call her up or text her and basically say don't ever talk to him again. So that's where she's at. I'm just here vibing, and I told her I would be the ear to talk to. I'm all alone.
Daisies.
No one here beside me. So we're gonna give it a shot. I did get stitching. I mean, I could ride with David if David's been doing what David's doing. I don't know what David's doing though.
In the ground.
Oh no, she's like that one lady from the comic books that could go through solid matter. Then she, but in this case, she forgot that she could and stopped halfway through. Do you mind, sir? Thank you. Oh, that guy walked behind me, bumped into me.
114 is 23. It's latest alpha.
Report to my latest 77 request.
152 en route. Do they need more units?
Channel 1. Report to route.
I'm just vibing today. Like I said, I might do some morning EMS tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're active 80 eastbound occupation.
Yeah, how did this happen?
She's in her head.
Oh.
48. I got your
I
back.
wonder what would happen if I tapped her. Would she fix
Hell yeah, currently going northbound Power
Maybe
Street.
she's head
Speeds
hopping.
in excess of 80 miles per hour.
Ugh.
Continue
Wait a
with
minute.
North Power.
I just phased right through her.
Yeah.
Left
She's
through the
not actually
garage.
Heading out over to Meteor.
There is no hacker in the
Oh,
vehicle
she's
right now.
the one with Lisa.
Passing Hawick left at
I think
22
it's
left
kind of inappropriate
Hawick
to become one with
eastbound.
one of your subordinates, so I gotta.
At the clothing
Step
store,
aside.
picking up their hacker, continuing eastbound Hawick, left northbound Power. Continuing northbound Power towards Vinewood. Passing Vinewood, continuing towards Clinton. Right, no, 22, continuing straight past Clinton. Northbound
I do
Power.
need to think about something for a minute, so I'm gonna run over here.
No
Approaching Bay Street
problemo.
Canyon. Bay Tree Canyon. Continuing through westbound Las Lagunas Boulevard. Continuing right onto Vinewood.
Just putting a feeler out there, see if anyone wants to.
Left outbound. North Archer. I'm currently VC.
You went in the parking lot.
Fuck.
Sure. Oh, he kept going westbound.
No, negative. He made a right, went through the parking lot. Now he's left bound West Eclipse.
Why was I in the ground?
I don't know why you were in. Well,
I think
tried to
when
move
the
you
happy
while you
got
were
up.
sitting, and then you
Oh,
got
it
stuck
just-
in the ground,
okay.
and then I couldn't pick you up, and I couldn't tackle you, and your feet were in the cement, and I thought you were gonna have to live there forever.
Go left, you go straight.
Oh, they went left.
phone
They're
rang.
on Normandy, headed northbound.
Yeah.
I should meet him.
No visual. I'm just looking.
Say he made a left. He did not come right.
Oh,
He did.
continue. Yep.
Yep, I've got him. Well, he's moving. He's currently westbound North Sheldon.
I'm gonna get some coffee because I need some drink.
Really VCB right now. Last seen westbound North Sheldon. They keep sending it southbound. Now Madway and Thunder.
Oh, down Ace Jones. Ace Jones.
Sometimes they put food in here. Ooh, they got Shrugway. I'm gonna get 3 of these coffees. That broken, but nevertheless.
North Rockford Drive. They're headed south.
I don't know.
He's gonna keep sending it southbound.
Movie Star Way. Southbound Movie Star Way.
I'm not a villain. I'm Lady Midas. Evil. Ugh.
Careful, don't let her touch you.
Southbound La Puerta
No,
Freeway.
that's not my powers.
Hey, Joanna.
Don't. That's my secret identity.
Oh, sorry, I don't believe in that
spoil it.
such. I don't believe in that stuff.
What?
No, I don't believe in comic books and superheroes and supervillains.
You don't believe it? Have
What
you
the
never
heck?
seen a comic book? Well, how do you not believe in comic books?
No, I
a
believe in
book
comic
store
books. I
over
just
there.
don't believe in the stories.
Ooh, southbound near
you
Greenwich
talked to Parker.
Parkway.
Sorry, Lady Midas. How's it going?
Being towards the
Going
Dutch
well.
London.
Listen, just
See if
let
I
me
can
live
cut
out
him
my
off over on
fantasies,
the east
Will,
side of the
okay?
city.
I just want
Yeah.
to be a superhero.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Is tracker off?
That's all I've ever wanted.
Then I'm gonna go check that that drop off spot over there.
Copy that.
Man, where's Dr. Destructo when you need him?
Oh, hello, Dino Nuggy.
Hello.
Dr. Destructo, that would be good. Oh, Electric Butler, he's also a...
Oh, shit. Okay, well, that worked.
There are several supervillains. They need a superhero to be their adversary.
And then there's Bucky.
Cool. You guys like the new outfit?
The drop-off spot code for it.
For some
Who stole
reason,
my little
this
gun?
cape with this shirt makes this weird pattern, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. I
It's like
don't even know how you did it, but it's really cool.
The shirt just kind of with the cape, it doesn't. It's weird. I'm not sure why,
the driver of
but
the
I'm glad
vehicle?
it happened.
Negative, but there was a car on scene. Came back to an Ace Sonore. Stand by.
I'm all alone.
Where's Jimmy when you need him?
I don't know, probably
Maybe
eating
he's
a bunch
had
of
some
candy
candy
somewhere.
Wow, we thought something similar. I was gonna say maybe at another candy convention.
Yeah, the license plate came back to an Ace Nere. Plate 7 Jacob Lima Bravo 2 N2B.
Do you need to remind people to call 911 for medical emergencies?
Yes.
Sometimes, yes. Do you know the number of times that we see a call for an injured person come in and we
I
never
think we can call it
heard
UTL at
911
this
about it?
point. Nice try. We'll get him next time. No worries.
Where's she at?
Where who at?
I hear her.
Who? Hello.
Miss Price.
Who are you looking for?
114 10 8.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a Miss Grace here. I don't know.
Oh, there's just my companion Dino Luggy and me, Lady Midas. Have there been any villains afoot?
Hold on.
There's been quite a few.
Are you laughing at me?
I don't know how to react to this.
I am Lady Midas. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my picture now before you get
Oh,
too
yeah.
big.
I'm gonna get a comic book and everything.
I was here!
Yeah! No, I did not break into a
He's
house.
breaking into houses?
I did not break into a house. Listen, he
She
asked me for a
she
lockpick. I
didn't-
gave it to him. I
Yeah,
didn't know he was breaking into a house.
She just supplied
You were an accomplice.
No, I didn't know he was breaking into a house. He told me he was moving.
Moving
he was
someone else's
moving
stuff.
He was
Moving
moving
the
products.
most valuable stuff out of the house into his house.
Help! Someone's missing a finger at Ubu. He's hurt.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Yeah, that is you. Happy, yeah.
How dare you? How dare you?
All right.
How dare you tarnish
We-
the
we
great
ventured
name
into
of
the
Lady
latest
Midas?
911.
How dare you?
Well, gold
So
isn't
I'm
supposed to
gonna
tarnish.
do
So if
a
it
quick
tarnishes,
SOP
Yeah.
quiz on you.
that's not real
Alright.
gold.
All right.
Oh.
So hurt in a locked
How dare you?
apartment
I'm Joanna
or
Golden. I'm gold through
hurt
and
in
through.
an unreachable place. What do you do?
You contact, let them know that local EMS is gonna head inside and help them up to their feet. And you just need their,
Shit.
their pay call for the day for that, and to send the local EMS their way. And then you meet them outside to check out and see if there's anything else that local EMS didn't do that.
Kinda sucks. I'm by myself now.
All right. So a person is very, very deep in thought in a hospital bed, or they've been there for over 30 minutes. What
Especially 31 tonight.
If they're still very, very deeply in that thought and there's no signs whatsoever of them coming out of that thought, you can contact the hospital administrators.
All How do you get out an oxygen change? Can you actually show me an example? Get an oxygen tank. Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That's totally one way
Okay,
of getting an oxygen
that's-
tank. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not moving.
I think he's gonna need oxygen.
Yeah, that guy will definitely need some oxygen. All right. All right. Good. All right. Take it off.
Hey, Mesa, they got his finger in a cup.
We're like less than a mic away. Happy hit something and we're up there. Well, sideways.
No, you don't. The only time you get a boarding book is if
Never mind, we're up, right?
That's pretty much the only time you would go to the boarding book is if they specifically you're calling.
Never gets any easier.
What's that?
Watching the poor people of the city die callously.
Radio check.
Yeah.
It is a shame.
That's outside near the arcade, not in.
So if it's zero posting, like if PD has already responded to and everything, and the same person. If PD has not arrived, notify them, hey, this is like fucking basically speaking, you just want to make sure that you're not messing with any of the evidence around there because any little thing
I need like a motorcycle.
Oh, I have a
That-
motorcycle, just not here.
Huh?
I have a motorcycle, it's just not here.
I need like a cool like.
Like one of those fancy like vehicles that the superheroes ride around on.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, Lady Midas on a yellow motorcycle would be cool.
Yeah. I want to point out that I was just joking with you earlier. I do.
That's- yeah, that's
I do fancy the comic books.
Some of them say, yeah, go ahead and tell them. Others say it's not really worth it.
I just hate when they make a movie about it and they don't use any of the actual like source material.
Oh yeah. Hello, Ash. That's okay. Oh yeah, no, I was just. I'm honestly kind of bored. I need.
I mean, you also develop your own style of doing it. So as long as you cover the bases and the doctor, you give the doctor the information they need so you do it properly.
Dispatch Union 174 10-8.
Self-defense SOPs.
Self-defense, as long as you're not trained. You can carry a firearm on duty. You shall be pulling it out for actual self-defense situations. You need to follow the laws and
Someone is a penguin. I don't know. Maybe it's you. I don't know.
there's no way I can escape this and
Hmm.
That worked perfectly. I'd be very surprised if you did. I was like, you remember me in Alexander Brown? What is going on? Where are you? Shit, what? Oh, you know, you didn't. Okay, let's say you're out of the wall, and literally that one call comes out right on top. Trip and stuff like that. What do you do? And you also, you're like,
Racoto? I don't know. That makes you feel better. Breaded chicken, homemade marinara sauce with a mozzarella and pecorino romano cheese mix. Served on a bed of fertilizer.
37 by decent gas station.
Union 174 76, the latest 31 Alpha. I'm gonna check channel 9, make sure no one's done there. Dispatch, Union 476, the latest 57.
41676, autos, vehicle maintenance 10-7.
I hope Will just does not fall into the same situation before. Hey, see you later. Where like fall into the same situation. Like, I feel like by now this person should know that I like them.
4-2,
Or
10-8.
Will likes them, sorry, not me.
23-37 off of West Boulevard. The parking garage trying to get an overview of the Kingpin.
451 10-8.
Hey, help me! Help me! Help me!
Kitty, we...
Oh God!
Go ahead, EMS.
Locals are we're shooting over at the firehouse.
Disregard shots.
Dispatch, Unit 17476, 23 at the latest 57. We got Pete Richards outside, who I think has a warrant. I got to double check.
Joanna, what happened?
He got shot by the locals.
Oh, black one this
Oh,
time.
were those
okay.
locals shooting at
We
us?
thought it was a police
77.
car and it caught on fire, so I pulled
Well, I'll
out
be
the
with you
fire
momentarily.
extinguisher and they
Okay.
shot me.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and just gonna pack these wounds up here. I'm bridging them out.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a 57.
Just
Pete
go ahead and
Richards is
check
definitely
a pulse.
outside and he has
Oh
yeah. Alright, I'm gonna suppress
Would you like for me to do a
bleeding,
311
too.
announcement
my
for you,
superhero
Jess?
outfit. I'm gonna need to get a dry clean.
Oh, sure.
Alright.
I saw you
Ow.
Okay, I have all the gunshot wounds packed up. Go ahead
Can I
and
get some
an
pain
IV.
meds, please?
Yes, I'm getting an IV placed in. You're gonna feel a little of a pinchy pinch here. 3, 2, 1, and go.
What's your call sign?
Tango 43.
Okay, so I'm gonna add the saline. I'm gonna a little bit of pain med. It's gonna be added into it.
Got me full up. I'm in pain.
I'm getting you the pain medicine.
Gideon,
Okay,
okay.
Joanna. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna stay next to
I'm
my
good on
car
my
in
end.
car,
How's
'cause
she
Pete has
looking?
beat my ass before. He's waiting for Pockets to get out of the house,
She's
so...
got these
Lost Pocket
wounds
Aces.
packed up as much as I
Everyone,
can over.
please join me in congratulating Tango 43, Jessica Williams, being cleared for solo duty.
Yay.
Thank you, Joanna.
Oh. Laryngitis.
Let's go, Jess.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right, Jess.
Feel like we can get her to the hospital? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get her into my
Minerva
ambo.
right there.
Yeah, of course she calls me a fucking potato on 311.
Did my car explode?
5123.
We didn't hear an explosion, so that's good.
Oh.
No, did not hear an explosion.
Radio check.
He does have a warrant, so...
I just heard. Pockets is behind me now.
Yay!
Papa 42 10-8.
Dispatch 455 K9 30 found strawberry with the wedding comes
Active 10-8 westbound Indian Drive with Pete Richards and Pockets in a black color Strata. Continue westbound Indian Drive. Use 77s because we got a motor unit on the chase. Continue westbound Didion. Left, southbound Milton Road. Approach of west of Cliffs. Primary take him. VCB, I gotta catch up.
We are south of Milton Drive.
I think it's gonna be Dr. Keith.
Flipping.
Have not
Left,
seen Dr.
eastbound 8
Keith
Milton.
today. Doctors from EMS. Okay, go ahead and talk with Dr. Kate. How you feeling?
I'm okay.
Okay. Please tell me you weren't doing that just for her. Weren't you, like, just,
I was doing what?
like, I don't know. It just seemed weird timing that, like, you get shot down and they make the announcement, so.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Why would I get shot for
I
that,
did-
Will? That'd be the dumbest thing in the world.
Okay, I don't think it would have been your intent to get shot.
Nah, it's just my bad luck.
Okay, well, at
I'm
least,
just,
hey, I
I'm
mean,
just an unlucky person.
you're still walking and talking. That's all that matters.
Well, that got me on the good stuff, Will.
Oh yeah, the good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Well, that's good.
Otherwise, I'd be in a lot of pain.
Radio check.
10-2.
Passenger, is he a person of interest?
Affirm.
No, he's a friend.
You to pursue here, Carmine?
153, the passenger is actively assisting Pete. He's trying to repair the car. I just tased him.
Okay, let's get you back to the firehouse. You can rest.
One's gonna stay mobile.
I'm not resting. There's evildoers to defeat.
You just got shot, young lady.
Dispatch 451, 80,
Okay,
Pete Richards,
but
times
I'm
2,
okay.
electric boogaloo
I don't
found,
care
Spanish
if you are
Avenue.
okay. You got shot. You are arrested.
Black and
It
color
will
stratum.
wait.
Yeah, let's get one.
I swear, you made me pull out the young lady card here.
Ready eastbound
What
Spanish.
the heck?
Taking it right, southbound, Las Lagunas Boulevard.
I'm
Left eastbound Hawick.
Channel 3 is open.
A from Channel 3.
I need a tow for my car.
I mean, I've got a tow truck down at the impound lot.
I could just bash it with my car over and over.
What?
Until he gets where he wanted to go.
It
She
might
wants
be better
a
to
tow,
just go
not
get
for
the
her vehicle to be
tow
polarized
truck.
to nothing.
Yeah, that might be better.
Caught
No.
on fire.
Why do you
Alright,
need
well,
it?
let's...
Did you crash your
Locals.
car again?
No, I pulled it out and it caught on fire immediately.
Did
and
you
then
not?
locals started shooting.
And then I pulled out the fire extinguisher.
Do you not like repair it ever?
Well, it caught on fire before, and then I couldn't do anything. It exploded. Why are you looking at me like that?
So why was your car on fire again?
Because it exploded before. And then I pulled it out.
It was burning the entire time it was in the garage.
I guess so.
That's incredibly unsafe.
Yeah.
You guys are mean.
What are you, I'm just trying to make
What do
sure
you mean?
that
How am I mean?
you like this doesn't happen again. Like I don't want you to get hurt by pulling out your car and it's on
Yeah,
fire.
I'm
So I
more
want you to
confused
like
about how
take
that
care
even
of it. And like I get concerned
Yeah.
because you crash all the time. So I wanna.
I don't
figure
crash
out how to
all the time.
Okay, like 50% of the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
Joanna, we're worried about you.
Well, you should
Yeah.
be worried about Will. He constantly fucking gets hurt because he's doing stunts. Huh? Where's your intervention for him?
I think Will's only
It's on
gotten
the
hurt like
list.
once or twice.
Look,
I
there's
got
a lot
hurt
of people we
4
gotta talk to.
times.
There's a whole list.
Okay, if
Yeah.
you're gonna make that like, if you're gonna go that route, you just say, be concerned for V or be concerned for Charlotte.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, me, Charlotte. Kiki actually hasn't been hurt that much lately.
I feel unfairly targeted. I've been discriminated against because of my driving abilities for the whole time I've been in this apartment.
So you admit that there's difference in driving ability?
But people crash all the time, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely didn't crash on my last call. I'm the best driver in EMS.
Hmm.
I mean, he is
Right.
running the Explorer Mountain SOP, so that kind of tracks.
Yeah.
I'm more talking because I won the Derby thing because I like. a few
Okay,
months back-
okay, Happy, we get it. You won the Derby back then.
Well, no,
You-
I just listen. Pax told me that there was no prize. The only thing I had was bragging rights, so that's what I'm doing.
That's actually fair. Yeah.
I mean, at one
If you
point,
want
I
to go
just
get a tow truck.
And then every
Yeah.
time that I
Okay.
crash, I talk about how I'm the best driver in EMS.
Wow.
at one point I claimed
bet
that
I
I
could've
was the
won
best
that.
driver in EMS.
You were the best driver in EMS?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, did you win something?
No.
Thank you.
So you just arbitrarily decided it?
Yeah, because I never exploded my ambo. I never really got it stuck. Oh, I'm sorry, Misa.
Wow.
I only ejected
And
once.
you eliminated the competition.
Thank you, Will.
No
Maybe.
problem.
Like, the only time I actually ejected out of my ambulance was when I was showing Will how to make a turn at speed.
I
Oh,
mean,
I
I've only
remember
ejected
that.
out my ambulance like once.
Yeah, because I was demonstrating what he was doing, because he was pulling the handbrake in the turn.
I mean,
Causing it
Happy
to
once
spin
got
out.
ejected out of his ambulance and then got abducted by a local.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
We were like,
Oh
yeah. Yo,
Oh god, okay.
So did
This
Sam
has
Bass
been a
give you
fucking
any...
wild hour. Okay, I'm fine.
Did Sam Bass
Yeah.
give you good news?
Yes, I got good news.
Oh boy. Congratulations.
Yeah. So the news is basically
Yeah.
I'm pretty much accepted to come back to PD and get the second chance.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
a matter of waiting for a cadet program to open, or if a department decides they want to hire me up right, they can do that too. So I needed to have some conversations with some people, I think.
Yeah.
4-2-10.2.
Well, folks, round of applause. Oh my god, so I can't be the only one doing this. Okay, good,
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Don't worry, you always have our support.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you.
Listen, you
until
you
get that
guys
figured
have
out, you can
always
come on
been like,
duty
even when I was
whenever.
PD, EMS, you guys were my number twos. You guys were always my number twos.
Hell yeah.
Dispatch 55.
I'm a poop emoji?
38 strawberry.
Yes, you are a
plan
poop
for
emoji.
tonight.
No,
You're not
soft served
a
ice cream.
emoji. No.
Soft served ice cream emoji.
Oh, I could go
Oh,
for
yeah,
some
there
ice
you
cream.
go. Yeah.
Black and colored Jeep.
Chocolate ice cream.
Well, 14 attaching.
Why?
What's wrong, Will?
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why what?
Why do you do the things you do?
Why? What did he do?
Oh, we were just talking about chocolate
Okay,
ice
okay.
cream. I want some.
Just why?
Z.
Pero qué cosa más rara.
Look at that local just pointing at you.
At me?
No, pointing at Happy.
Oh.
Oh. Hello, how's it going?
Ándale, qué
How are
locura.
you doing today?
que extraño esa babosada, man.
98%.
What?
Chicken butt.
Chicken thigh.
Damn.
Why?
In the sky.
Now I want chicken tacos.
Ooh, tacos? I want tacos.
Tacos.
Well, can you give me some tacos?
Video chat.
No.
Okay.
Gen 2.
But
668's
Because
going
they don't exist in this
1042.
city.
Good night, guys. I love you so much.
you better have a good ass
Good
night.
night.
good night.
Good
You
night.
better stay safe out there, okay?
I'll try.
No promises.
No, you have to promise.
Okay, I promise.
Hey. Hey. Oh, Gemma. Buckethead Gemma. Out.
Good night, Gemma. Good work today.
Thank you.
Gemma,
Are there any active?
is just, I don't know. Something about her just exudes like that she could be anyone's best friend.
All right, guys. I'm gonna
Yeah.
head 42.
Okay, good
Be
night.
safe.
You have a
Don't
good
do
night,
anything
Mr.
stupid, otherwise you'll have to deal with me.
Okay. Hey, Parker, it's been good to see you a little bit more lately. I like seeing you.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah. Are you dead?
I'm dying of cringe.
Don't die.
No, it's not a medical condition.
Don't die.
But every time, Happy,
We'll stop dying.
I'm not dying, Happy. I'm not dying. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not dying. Okay. What? Ow! My eyes.
What are you talking about? You're covering your eyes with your hands. Ooh, phone call. Hello, this is Happy.
So. Oh shit! Ow.
Dispatch 1038 northbound Alta Street with a Dodo truck. Going to be right before San Andreas, just south of it.
Let's retreat them. Okay.
I'm surprised I went up that high and I didn't like get hurt.
19723 at the traffic stop. Southbound
To be
crossing.
fair, it was kind of shitty to start with.
Charlie 51 going
And then
forward.
she ran me over
Safe,
with
everyone.
my truck, so, you know.
But it didn't
I
work.
thought she was gonna run over all of us.
I tried to do the Tim skit, didn't work.
That caused all that destruction and noise.
Yeah.
I did not run
You're like a
over.
bull in a
then you
china
gotta
shop.
try again.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and repair this thing because I'm being a nice guy today.
Yeah.
I'm heading out. Be safe, Joanna. Don't do anything stupid, okay?
Okay. I won't. I'm just gonna be a superhero.
I was about to. Oh.
What?
I
Sorry?
To ask her, I was gonna.
Did my
I was
car
gonna say
explode?
before I forgot to ask about the price.
Oh yeah, that's got me exploded.
Because I commented, Anita's gonna want the passenger, yeah.
I almost hate these small little, like, these ones.
You might be able to, like.
I never feel I get them right.
Maybe. She also was asking if we're going to the...
Joanna. Joanna. Actually, we'll get in and open the trunk, and then hold on. Open the hood. Okay. And then close it. Damn it. Do it again. No, open it again. Open it. Thank you. Fuck. Try it now. Happy went a little, but eh. Open it with me on it. I want Charlotte to come back.
Perfect. Well, this is gonna be expensive.
Wait, can I not tow this?
$216 around to that 31 F.
Try this again. Lima 3 from Alpha 83.
133 attaching to that 31 Alpha.
Lima 3 from Alpha 83.
Send it.
You might need to put this car on. I don't think I can put this car on.
216, 23, the latest 31 Alpha, Bay City. Code 6 in the area. DNA on the door out here.
Tree is 23 to 31 Alpha.
Might be scared.
You thinking we need to get local?
Radio check.
Phantom.
U174 10-8 UTL on Pete Richards in the house robbery. 10-8.
I was gonna get Jess her own ammo, but seeing as she might go to PD. I may hold off on that. Because I don't want to get someone an ambo and then...
I wonder if it's something dumb where I gotta be signed in as tow.
Oh, what if? That would suck. Congrats, by the way.
I will. Thank you. I need a moment to, you know, I need a cigarette. That's what I need. I need a cigarette. This has been a wild hour.
Yeah, I know. You take all the time you need.
Ugh. It's a lot of emotions going on all at once for my tiny little body.
Dispatch 2710-8.
You managed to fast.
It's not that fast.
I'm going to autos.
Wait, 1 second.
You can go ahead and get back in the vehicle just in case he takes off.
I don't know how she crashes so much.
I don't know.
Truth be told, is there any reason why any of us crush?
Yeah. There's always a reason.
He's taking off.
Yeah, the reason is locals.
Bay City, he's moving northbound Bay City, primary ticket.
Because I'm not paying
133 northbound Bay City Avenue with a black and color bison occupied 1 times right eastbound into the alley behind Bay City Bank. Right southbound, gonna come back out on Vespucci. Left eastbound San Andreas in front of Burger Shot. Vehicle stop. Taking off again, eastbound San Andreas, right southbound South Rockford.
One person I have not seen in the city for the longest time is the character in Mercy Moon.
Continuing southbound South Rockford, passing Calais.
Primary, you doubled up?
Yeah.
Sounds sound good.
Left, eastbound Palomino Ave. Merging northbound Palomino Ave. Once Johnson catches back up, we should be good.
Hey, Fred, let's go ahead and move it to Channel 9. Move it to Channel 9.
I'm gonna go clean the finger juices out of my lunchbox.
10-8 north on Power Street. Purple and colored vehicle occupied 2 times. Stepping up.
Well. Okay, then I'm also going 42. Yes, I do.
Dispatch 3510-8.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Dispatch
I won't.
55, get 942.
I just need to.
EMS from B.
Send it for EMS.
Question at 1052. You're gonna be just westbound Vespucci Boulevard, right in front of Mays Bank and the construction of 147.
Lima 376.
Did you get it cleaned there, Happy?
Much better.
Glad to hear. I hate Sundays because they're just the slowest of slow. Yeah, I feel like you could literally work an entire shift with like 2 people.
Number 323.
Tackle.
Missed.
No, I just didn't do it because I didn't want to hurt you, so I just said tackle instead.
Oh, okay. Appreciate you, Happy, for not wanting to hurt me.
So I don't have to.
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
Lovesick, you still on radio?
Oh, yeah, I hurt myself plenty on my own. I don't need anybody's help in hurting me.
Yeah. I ran up to Will and I said tackle instead of tackling him because he keeps injuring himself, and so it doesn't need my help with it. EMS that passed out.
Us.
Hey, driving on our license. What?
Dispatch 187 1038 southbound power with a pink and colored 2-door sports car.
What?
Dispatch 331 1038 northbound Power Street, code 4, back 10-8.
Oh, this is gonna be a done mess.
Limit 324, back 10-8.
Dispatch 331. 76
71
Alpha.
76 71 Alpha.
Oh. I don't know, it's slow. I'm thinking about going off duty.
331-23
the 31A, that's gonna be an individual in a red and color taxi with a red and color helmet. I have any blood on the door.
So, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Got a tip that someone is selling Oxy on the Sandy and Marina Drive.
His hash 694 is
Give me
1042.
some Oxy.
14, same traffic.
Is it worth it?
Dispatch 331, requesting 77s of the 31 Alpha off of
Worth it
North
what?
Sheldon
Huh?
Ave.
$300,000 in my account.
Are you thinking about going and
416
buying
Penny.
Oxy off the sky?
30576.
No, we'll just
No.
wait till the next rave and talk to Windsong.
You could do it, and then you could get some Oxy, and then you could relieve your pain, and then you could get a drug charge, and then you could have to get it expunged.
No, see, I'm not gonna put myself in a
nothing.
situation
My
where I
record-
have to get.
Are the
paid
BBMC
expungement.
known for
My record
robbing
has nothing on
houses?
Wow, I have
Unsure, honestly.
illegal
Unsure,
passing
but
I have
and
nothing.
evading.
I have.
Like someone like PD went to like look. They're like, oh, let's take a look and see what you've done, and they're like, oh, you haven't done anything. It's like, yeah,
I have
fuck is-
evading. I'm gonna challenge it though.
Somebody say BBMC.
Worst I got is
yeah,
3rd-degree
I've
speeding.
got Cherry here on the scene of a 31 Alpha.
Jerry.
Cherry.
Pocket aces,
And-
pocket aces, pocket
Pocket
aces!
aces, oh my God.
TV, pocket aces!
What is pocket
What is
Seen
going on
around.
the radio now?
Got an individual coming out of a house robbery on North Sheldon Ave.
Oh, Captain.
He's running, he's
Please.
running. We need backup here. We need backup here at the.
Yeah, 416 and around, baby.
Jeez,
187.76.
Running southbound towards the driveway of another property, cutting across the road.
Someone, the motor, get to Juno. I'm gonna stay on the scene.
Continuing to run southbound, now left eastbound, cutting across someone's backyard by their pool. Release the out. When there's someone behind me, let me know. Continuing to run eastbound, and then left now northbound towards the main road. He resisted.
Oh.
If I'm switching to taser.
I'm running northbound back onto the main road. Back to the original scene. The taxi. I don't have a motor here. I gotta go back. I'm going back to get my motorcycle.
He tackled me!
Ain't cool to walk in the folks.
Toes PD Toe is on duty. Call me. Also get medals for kills. Hit the quota up. What?
Can I have one? Can I have the motor unit stay behind on scene with Cherry?
Also, that TV was dropped in front of the house, Logan. If you could have responded to the initial scene of the 31A and then grab the TV if it's still there.
Confirm.
Let's have a look for any other equipment. He's continuing to run northbound across the hills.
North Sheldon.
Prettying!
We've got 195.
Is the original scene the North Sheldon one?
Well, don't roll away. We need you to transport us.
Yeah.
Trying to do a bit.
No, it wasn't. The line wasn't good.
What the hell? Ugh. I don't know. Half of me is just tempted just to end stream early, just as a slow day.
You know, what's the original house? Which house is it?
Actually, Sweets, you want to breach the building with me real quick? Yeah. Yeah, you want to breach the building with me?
Yeah, I don't know.
68 is breaching the
Like,
property.
I really want to stream tonight, but it's just, this is just too slow of a night for me to stream. We're gonna call it an early night, guys, but I'm gonna continue to just RP. That way, like, I'm not, like, you guys aren't seeing me just doing this. Stay tuned to YouTube for, Minecraft content, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Bye.